Wait a second. Doug doesn't go live Tuesday evenings, does he? Well, I expect his viewers to stay over there if that's the case. I was thinking he didn't go live Tuesday evenings. My bad if that's the case. If anybody from Dog's regular show up here, I'll have to boot him on out of here. See, I was too lazy to bend over and pick up the tailgate. Had to use the tractor. Man, I tell you what, I thought I was, I uploaded a video to StreamYard. And I could go live with it. But I couldn't, when I put it to play, I scheduled it, but I couldn't go into I couldn't go into chat on there. I couldn't control it. It was weird. Hey, did you get my message, Robert? About leaving me a snide remark of the photo that I can add to my clip, like something to the fact that, is this going to be another one of your long stories, Grizz? If you could leave me a short little deal, like something like that, for me to upload to a clip on in here. Got some chicken in the oven. Going to make chicken burgers for dinner and feed the kids. I'm having for dinner. I'm having chili beans and cornbread. Okay, cool. Yeah, anytime. It's no rush, Robert. Yeah, appreciate it. And if you think of anything else that you just want to throw in there for a separate video file, make 2 or 3 of them for me to put on in there. If you come up with something more. Oh man, worked at 1:30 this morning, came home and then woke up at 6. Yikes. No, I spent most of the day roasting a whole nother batch of peppers and got them on it, got them whizzed on up and got them in the jars. It'll take 24 hours for me for the fermentation to actually really start. I think I got 3 gallons now so far. I think that's plenty enough. That's my last batch. I'm not making any more. I could probably, there's enough up there for me to get enough for about another gallon and a half of peppers, but this is enough. Boy, I tell you what, it tastes good, especially after when it starts fermenting, the flavors, those fermented flavors that it starts putting up. And I know the longer it sits, the more it ferments, the better it's going to get. It's a little bit too spicy to just eat as a dipping sauce, though. I did put a short little video showing my sauce made up. I put a short little video up on Marco Polo in my group deal. I need to remember to start posting that link on in here. If other people want to join that Marco Polo group, it's not a chatting one where everybody chats together. That group that I have in there, it's just a few videos I release up in there here and there, and you can respond back to me, but you can't respond back to anybody else because you can't tell what anybody else is saying. If you watch this on the rewatch and you're interested in getting that Marco Polo link, drop a comment, and I'll give you the link in the comments. Or I'll try to remember to put it in descriptions. Actually, I could do it right now. I could put it in the chat right here. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, isn't a visiting group. It's just it's just showing what I'm doing every once in a while. I'm not regular on uploading videos on it or anything, but every now and then I think a few people might be interested in something that I don't want to put on YouTube, so I put it on there. Or I might put a little behind the scenes or something on on here with what I am doing. Let me see here. I need to go in here and pin that comment. Installation, just in case you guys were getting any of that. Good evening, JR. I got that last batch done of the pepper sauce done today, JR. What is it? I got 5 half-gallon jars filled. So that's actually yeah, 2.5 gallons of pepper sauce done today. I was thinking I had more than that. So that makes all total. I did 2.5. I did 5 of the half-gallon jars a day. And so that's 2.5 gallons there. I have another gallon. I'll sit on the table. And a half-gallon I sent up to Dave's. That's 4 gallons of pepper sauce that I've made. And my math is getting slow in my head anymore. No, I got enough to get me through the winter, JR. Believe it or not, I'll eat it up pretty fast. But I do plan on aging about half of it. Well, about half of mine. 2.5 gallons will go to Dave's. You know, I'm keeping half and giving him half because he's the one that grew the peppers. But I'm gonna age at least 1 gallon of it. So I'll have to let it completely. 1 gallon of it, I'll let it completely ferment all the way through. And then I'll vacuum seal it and store it. Oh, man. I keep on rubbing my eyes and they keep on burning. Yeah, I know I told you that this morning over there in that other live stream. You were using a different name. Yeah, it's I would like to make some oak barrels. I would like to make some oak barrels and char the inside of the oak barrels. If I could make them where they were completely sealed and seal them on up, I would love to age them in oak if I could, but I'm afraid I need to watch. I need to figure out exactly what to do with that stuff. I know my oldest brother's aunt from Mexico used to make a pepper sauce, and she would age it for 7 years before she would let anybody taste it. Yeah, I think oak barrel would be nice, especially if I charred the inside of the oak barrels. I just got to learn. I got to learn how they do that. I mean, I could make some small oak barrels. Make oak barrel, little mini 1 gallon, like 1 gallon oak barrels to age it in. I don't know if they ferment it in the oak barrels and then age it. Then after it's completely done fermenting, then cap it off, or what they do. Yeah, I would think that there is. One of these evenings, I'll sit down and Google or YouTube that on up, see what I can find on it. Robert, if you decide to get a little tractor like this is the BX 1860. If you decide to get one, go up one notch. The tractor size itself is actually the exact same size as this, but it's a BX 2300. Get that one. But before you even decide on that, Robert, keep in mind that you're not going to want a snowblower with it on the back of the tractor. That would be too much of a pain. You've seen those. That's why I'm suggesting the 2300. I've never checked into it, but I believe with the 2300 you could put a snowblower on the front. Move, Robert, the heck with snow. Yeah. But even if you move, these little tractors come in handy. Chili beans and cornbread, Junkyard. My wife just got done making a big old batch of chili beans for us, and she's fixing to make some cornbread here pretty soon. Good evening, Renda. She made a big old batch of vegetarian chili. I want to add some beef to mine. Estella. Yeah, that's right. Her name's Estella. Wife's on strike tonight, having sardines and crackers. Just working as usual, huh? That's no fun. And you're looking for another job, too. To have a second job. I don't envy you. Yes, I see you there, girl. Oh, cool. That's a good deal. That'll be an extra, 40... Yeah, basically an extra $50 a week. fine for now? Good deal. Glad he's doing good. Went to work at 9:30, got home at 1:30, got out at 1:30. Went to sleep at 2:30. Get to waking up oh man. I hate that when you're trying to sleep, get a good night's sleep, and you wake up every hour. I got woke up at midnight. I'm not going to go into details, but I got woke up at midnight and tried for an hour. Tried until about 1 o'clock to go back to sleep and never could go back to sleep. Got up at 1, did a few things, then started watching a few videos and stuff. And finally managed to go back to sleep I think it was about 4:30 this morning before I finally fell back to sleep and slept till 6. Has a surgery scheduled soon. So I hit the lottery. I want to take good care of her and get her some fudge. Me too, JR. Me too. But she doesn't have to worry about that because I don't play the lottery. I figure every time that I don't play the lottery, I win $2. No details on it. You know, this video here that I'm showing you right now on my main channel has over 1,000 views. Like 1,100 views. The winter coming on. Ah, shucks, Robert, you guessed it. I don't know how this video. You guys got any idea how this video could have gotten 1,100 views? Brr, that's cold. Shoot, it's been getting down to a little below 50 at nighttime here. It's actually pretty pleasant. The weather that we're having is pretty pleasant. You know, drops to the high 40s, low 50s. Gets up to around 60 during the daytime. 60, 65. Let me know how you do to get him to train him, Renda, because I'm having a hard time training Fajita not to jump. I know, JR, but what's really weird is every single one of my firewood cutting videos is getting like between 700 and 1,000 views roughly. This one here got 1,100 views, and I don't, and they're all long videos. I just got to figure out what I can do to increase the watch time on the videos. I mean, I got people watching them, but the watch time isn't all that great on them. I mean, I'm getting like 30 to 40 watch time hours out of them each video.
Right. I think that's the one I'm on.
Well, where I'm going, the cutting firewood.
Yeah, under, I know something like square where it says live.
Yeah, that's the one. Is that a short? Because I don't think I've seen it, JR. Oh, I just read Robert's comment. I'd be getting the squirts too if I ate all that hot sauce. Yeah, Robert. When it's in the fermenting stage of it, you don't want to eat too much of it because it would definitely give you the squirts. I mean, you can eat a little bit here and there, but when it's in the process of fermenting, it will activate your colon. I'll have to check it out, JR. You're disgusting, Robert. Oil of old lady. A guy can dream. What I don't get, Robert, is how can a guy be that straight and be that nasty at the same time? I got to be playing around with this gimbal some more. One thing is when I'm like hop on the tractor and I'm driving it around, it pretty much keeps the camera in front of where you're going, but it's slow to keep up. So like if I make a hard left-hand turn, the what's in front of me kind of leaves the view of the camera, and then the camera finally catches up and gets back in line to where you're at. And I gotta look to see if I can adjust that, turn up that speed where it works a little faster on that part. Say where that he's morbidly obese but has no income. I understand. Opihito wanted to ride. And sometimes he refuses to jump up on the tractor. We've got to get her into a specialist. She, several years ago, one of the inspector in the eye and did some damage. And it's starting to catch up to her. She's looking at having eye surgery here fairly soon. This time I left the camera rolling while I went to go dump this wood off at the woodshed, so you can see the chickens, or chicken, maybe, as it may be. I think I have the wrong video up. Oh well. I'm getting there, JR. I still got about another probably 2 more days worth of cut. I would have, the last couple of days I was going to work on the wood and I'd be done by now, but a friend of mine keeps on saying, "Hey, pick these peppers. We got to can up some more." So that's been keeping me pretty busy, but so I haven't done any firewood probably for about 4 days now. Tomorrow I'll have all the wood that I need for the rest of the winter, whatever I don't have cut, the ones that are still on logs. I'll put it up on the rest of them up on the horse. You know, sitting up off the ground, and then I'll get them covered with a tarp or something so they won't get wet. They'll still be dry from the rains. If I don't get it all done tomorrow. Take care, Renda. Don't work too hard. Are you going to make me a cup of tea?
What?
You going to make me a cup of tea? Honey crystals? What is that?
It's a ginger.
Ginger honey crystals? I don't know that I've ever tried that kind.
It's good. I had this before. It's really good.
Okay.
You want some?
Sure, I'll have a cup.
Okay. Mom's gonna make something on.
Here, take my coffee cup inside. You can use it.
Okay.
You just pour top of it. Don't worry about rinsing it out. Catch you later, JR. Yeah, I don't think this is the one where I dropped the log on the chainsaw. It was towards the end of the video. Actually, I know it's not because I'm already past the point of where it's at on that clock. Oh, well. Could not believe it. My chainsaw was still running. I'd set it down on the ground, and one of the logs rolled too far. It dropped right down on top of my chainsaw while it was still running. But it didn't do any damage to it. I think it was that last log that's on the log deck right there is the one that rolled down on top of it. But I know I didn't get all those cut in this video. And I'd like to get an 041 chainsaw. Or even better yet, an 044. Something with a little bit more oomph to it rather than this little tiny 029. Maybe someday. You dogs want in? Okay, you go in. I don't need to listen to the yapping. The temperature's actually starting to drop out here. Starting to get a little bit chilly. I started looking at different pumps for this wood splitter. I want to find one that works twice as fast as this one. See if I can speed it up because this pump, the ram on this thing is so slow. What?
That heat is capping for you, just let you know.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want capping tonight.
Just let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sniffle went and did something.
Okay.
Told your girl to go lay down.
Yeah, if I could get double the speed out of it, it'd be a lot faster cutting and splitting wood. But it ain't too hard on the back doing it this way anyway. Evening, Chairman. The hardest part is going to be able to find I can find a pump that will do the action, put the volume of oil to it at the pressure that I need. The hard part is, will it fit in this setup that I got? Junkyard might know that answer. I can email you the link if you want to come up, Robert. I are not as stupid as I look, Robert. Good evening, Moose. Oh, you was talking to Robert. Never mind. Yeah, that's my next video where I trade. The next one after this one is where the one where I dropped the log on the chainsaw. I thought I was putting that one on up tonight. Robert's Love Muffin, huh? Oh, I think I went to sleep good tonight after last night's sleep. I'll bet you sleep good too tonight, Robert. Yeah, one of the hens just got raped by the rooster, and she didn't like it. 2 guys, 1 cup. Don't look at that smile on my backside, guys. Don't look. Don't look. Yep, that was it. Let's see here. I gotta remove that. Come on. Remove from stage. Screenshot. That was quite the smile, wasn't it, Moose? Oh, it was sexy, huh? I'll tell you a little secret, Robert. If the pants hadn't been pulled down, you would have seen a tattoo back there that said Bigfoot was here. You've already seen it, huh? Yeah. Oh, I'm fixing to go to bed early myself. What do you say we end this live stream and we all snuggle? We'll catch y'all later. Good night, y'all. And thanks for being here. Bye.